October 13th. It is 7:30 in the morning. I've been up since about 3. It seems that as of lately I can't sleep more than like 4 hours at a time. So I figured I would make a video for y'all since I can't sleep. So today I thought I would read some horoscopes to you. This is something I've never done, and to be quite honest, I don't know if I believe in them or not, but I always think that they're very interesting, so let's try this out. So I'm just using some website off of Google. It's called kansas.com/entertainment/horoscopes. I don't know if some websites are more valid than others. This is just the easiest one they came up with. When I Googled it, a lot of the ones you had to individually click on each horoscope, and I just felt like that'd be too much, so these are all listed on a page, so I'll just read them out to you. Alright, horoscopes for Monday, October 13th, 2014. The first one is Aries. That is March 21st through April 19th. It says, be careful, because a certain person is being unduly critical and doom-laden. It's likely to be a partner or relative who thinks they're being realistic, when really they're being even more gloomy than Eeyore. Or you might be the one who's picking holes in everything you do, so you end up feeling that nothing you do will be good enough, and therefore there's no point in even trying. Stop immediately. Those Aries better watch out. It says that your lucky number is 325. Financial outlook is weak, and your compatible sign is Virgo. Next is the Taurus. This is April 20th to May 20th. Someone is being overly critical and sharp today, or so it seems to you. You're getting the distinct impression that you can't do anything right and that you're being a complete klutz. You may also start to doubt your mental abilities, perhaps telling yourself that you're not as clever as you imagine, or that you can't measure up to what's expected of you. But how true is this? Maybe you're simply being paranoid and lacking in confidence. Lucky number is 410. Financial outlook is fair, and your compatible sign is Pisces. That's actually what I am. It's a Pisces. Gemini, June 21st through May 21st through June 21st. Everything was going really well yesterday, but suddenly you're beset by doubts and worries over your finances. Perhaps someone has had a quiet word in your ear and set you thinking, or maybe you've had a nasty letter from your bank manager. On the other hand, maybe you're simply worrying about things that may never happen and getting yourself into a state over things. Alright, I'm really hoping that some of these are going to be positive soon, especially once we get to Pisces. Alright, Gemini, your lucky number is 214. Your financial outlook is fair, and your compatible sign is Scorpio. Alright, next is Cancer. Dates of June 22nd to July 22nd. You may love them dearly, but you must admit that a certain person isn't exactly the jolliest company in the world today. They seem to be taking a perverse delight in being gloomy and pessimistic, especially if they can compare the present day unfavorably with the past. If you're waiting for something to be delivered to your home, you may discover it's been delayed. Alright, to be honest, guys, I didn't pre-read these. I partially read the first sentence of one, and I just kind of felt like, oh, horoscopes are horoscopes. But, I'm sorry that these aren't the most positive horoscopes. Hopefully it'll still be relaxing. So Cancer, your lucky number is 638. Your financial outlook is strong. Well, there's a plus. And your compatible sign is Leo. Leo is next, as a matter of fact. July 23rd to August 22nd. The best way to deal with any problems or misunderstandings between you and a certain person is to discuss them today. You're forthright without being rude and are keen to speak from the heart without covering your words in a layer of treacle. I'm not really sure what that word is. Treacle. It's Treacal. I don't know. Be prepared to talk about what's happening between you and make sure you listen to the other person's point of view too. Leos, your lucky numbers are 2,205. Your financial outlook is strong and your compatible sign is Virgo. Next is Virgo, which is August 23rd to September 22nd. Be prepared to hear some hard-home truths today, especially where your finances or long-term plans are concerned. A special someone wants to tick you off or set you straight, and unfortunately they won't mince their words. Is that because some straight talking is the only way to get through to you, or because this person is being far too strict and unjustly critical? Lucky number is 690. Financial outlook is very good, and compatible sign is Aquarius. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. This is a marvelous day for being objective, logical, and practical, especially when examining your goals and the current state of your career. However, you'll have to fight against the tendency to look on the gloomy side, to doubt your own abilities, and also to swallow wholesale any criticisms you hear. It will help you if you can steer clear of anyone who habitually puts you down. Lucky number is 97. Financial outlook is good, and you are compatible with Virgos. There's a lot of compatibilities with Virgos, it looks like. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. This is a fantastic day for clearing up any situations that become messy or difficult recently. That might mean getting out the cleaning things and giving your home a good blitz, or sorting out problems that you're currently besetting a relationship. If you're doing the latter, you must make sure that you're acting in everyone's interest and not just your own. Lucky number is 416. Financial outlook is strong, and your compatible sign is Virgo. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Take care, Sagittarius. Although you may believe that you're taking a very practical and sensible view of things today, it's far more likely that you're either erring on the side of caution or telling yourself that you're doomed to failure. You're also very concerned about not looking like a fool or appearing to be a nitwit, and are worried about what friends and loved ones think of you. Lucky number is 964. Your financial outlook is fair, and your compatible sign is Taurus. I just want to know, nitwit is a word I'm familiar with living here in the U.S., but is anyone that's not from the U.S. used to that word? It kind of means, like a dummy. Like if you look like a nitwit, you're just like, not intelligent. Alright, next is Capricorn. Birthdays of December 22nd to January 19th. It's horribly easy to trip yourself up by being too timid or critical today. For instance, you might be so afraid of appearing stupid that you don't even attempt to do or say something. Then you spend the rest of the day suffering agonies of frustration. You may also develop a self-defeating habit of putting yourself down when talking to others. What's wrong? Lucky number is 584. Financial outlook is strong, and compatible sign is Pisces. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Worries have a nasty habit of getting on top of you today, weighing on your mind and draining your energy. Try not to let this happen, because if it does, you'll soon start to feel listless and depressed. It wouldn't help if you're facing a mountain of work or must deal with a certain person who apparently can't open their mouth without criticizing you or ticking you off. Yikes. Lucky number is 489. Financial outlook is weak, and compatible sign is Leo. Last but not least is Pisces. This is me. February 19th to March 20th. My birthday is March 5th. You need an extra layer of skin today in order to protect yourself from a loved one's especially if something they want or they're jealous of your popularity. Try not to take it too seriously unless it's making life very unpleasant for you. My lucky number is 913. Financial outlook is very good, and compatible sign is Gemini. So, those were all crappy horoscopes. Let's see if we can read some more that are better. We might have to go to one of the ones where you have to click through every sign. But that'll be okay if they're better than those ones. Let's see. This one's interesting. So this site, each of the signs has like a different looking woman. So it says interesting topics. 1, daily horoscopes. 2, love psychic advice. 3, horoscope for today. 4, monthly horoscopes. 5, love horoscope compatibility. And 6, career horoscope. I'm just going to go with what is the difference between daily horoscopes and horoscopes for today. Alright, says daily overview of your horoscope by the Astro Twins. So basically these are pictures of different women over each symbol. So let's see what we got going on. First one is Aries. Alright, today's horoscope for an Aries. Feeling stuck? Get into dialogue with the people around you instead of ruminating alone. Talking things through will be far more productive today, as people's feedback can help you consider an unseen perspective. If you want objectivity, a new friend, coworker, or neighbor could prove the perfect confidant, rather than someone who knows you well, but let your romantic interest weigh in too. Asking for your sweetie's opinion is the ultimate sign of respect. Hashing this out can help the two of you grow closer. Okie dokie, that's for Aries. Taurus. You're craving certainty and clarity today, Taurus. If you want it, you'll have to ask people the right questions. Don't beat around the bush. Being straight up is the best way to find the facts you need. Of course, that doesn't mean you should go straight for the kill. Warm people up with a little icebreaker chit-chat before you lay your thoughts out there or start interrogating them. Gemini. With the moon in Gemini today, you have planetary permission to put yourself first. Bow out of commitments that aren't exciting you, unless that means leaving a loved one in the lurch. You're eager to explore new ideas, so slip off for a solo stroll through a gallery, shopping district, or bookstore before the day is through. This gets the wheels of inspiration turning. With Mercury retrograde in your romance sector, sweetly angling the moon, your daring self-expression will be a total turn-on. It might even lure back someone who failed to appreciate you the first time around. Watch out, Gemini, you might got an ex coming back in, it sounds like. Alright, Cancer. Schmaltzy, maudlin sentiment doesn't faze you a bit today, Cancer. Schmaltzy, I don't know what that is either. If people come to your shoulder, let them cry on it. But set a time limit for such indulgences, and remember that simply being there to listen is more than enough. Don't get swept up in rescue missions. You won't actually be helping people by rushing in for the save or fixing the problem for them. These baby birds need to push out of the nest in order to find their wings. P.S. A few of those feathered friends might even be related to you. Alrighty. Leo. Seems like team spirit, Leo. Today's collaborative Gemini moon cheers you on for a joint venture. Drop the habit of doing everything by yourself or waiting until your work is perfect before you invite others to join the mission. Helpful, talented people are all around you, and joining forces makes you all shine brighter. Today, spend this evening enjoying fun for fun's sake. A laid-back, agenda-free hangout is just what you need now. Virgo. Your ambitious streak is in full effect, making this a highly productive day. Train your attention on the movers and shakers, people who have some impressive accomplishments under their belt. You might buy one of them lunch and pick his brain about one of your big ideas. Work on a proposal for a bigger project. You could make major headway on a pressing mission too if you remain singular in your focus. Pop on the noise, canceling headphones, and close your door to your office. Libra. Expand your search radius, Libra. Today you'll find your allies farther from home than usual. Being a long-distance connection, you might collaborate on an entrepreneurial adventure or make plans for you to spend Thanksgiving in her chic London flat. Radar in on cross-culture connections close to home too. A friend from a different background can offer a mind-blowing insight today. With Mercury retrograde in Libra at a positive angle to the moon, you could finally get an issue off your chest or share your adoration for someone who lights your fire. Libra's getting her fire lit. Watch out. Scorpio. The Scorpio sex kitten is out of her cage today. Meow, baby. You could be quite the tease, which is fine within bounds, but be mindful of who you blast with all that magnetic mojo. Flirting with someone else's love interest might seem harmless to you, but could evoke an outright war if you aren't careful. Save your strength for someone you actually have a shot with. A soulful connection could emerge today if you remain selective. Already taken. Listen to your instincts. If you feel someone is moving in on your terrain, set boundaries and call them out if they're crossing the line. I might need to meet a Scorpio. A little sex kitten, apparently. Sagittarius. Cooperation is the... Oh, goodness, where did it go? They just put an ad on. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, we're back. Cooperation is the name of the game today, as the Gemini moon helps you suss out win-wins. Give a little and you'll get a little back. Be generous and you'll be amazed at what others return in kind. Still, Sagittarius, you might have to spell out your wishes to some people, so be clear and direct. Mapping out a plan for a group project can keep everyone on the same page and spare you from doing the lion's share of work by yourself. Again. Capricorn. Unroll the yoga mat and brew the oolong tea. Today's planets dial down the hedonism and sound the call for healthier living. Grounding rituals like journaling and meditating help clear away swirling thoughts. Eat clean and green and avoid buzzy substances like sugar, coffee, and that evening bourbon on the rocks. At work, plow through those little details that you've been putting off. They're starting to pile up and distract you from your main mission. Aquarius. No hiding your light under a bushel today. A star-powered Gemini moon encourages you to express yourself without restraint. Do some work on your public presentation too, perhaps consulting a stylist, graphic designer, or branding specialist for advice. Warning, your bright lights may threaten a few of the quiet ones today. Head off drama at the pass by acknowledging these people and inviting them to share their thoughts. Be inclusive rather than exclusive. And last but not least, Miss Pisces. Chateau Pisces today. Take advantage of it. If not, bring some creature comforts on the road with you, like a soothing playlist and your favorite brand of tea. And hey, no one has to know you're wearing bunny slippers under the desk, do they? Then again, those slippers may very well be marabou. With Mercury retrograde in your erotic 8th house, you could be entertaining a special guest star, someone from your past even, for an afternoon delight or evening romp. Well, that sounds like a good forecast for me. Always up for entertaining